Okay, this is DW1319. I'm back with my second part of my Dolphins rant, season outlook of players and all. I think we ended with Jason Taylor and Quentin Moses. I think they're really going to do something this year. I think Jason Taylor's going to have about 10 sacks. That might be a little high, but that's my opinion. You can believe whatever you want. I'm surprised Matt Roth. I mean, he's a good player. He's a good run stopper, but I don't know, he just couldn't stay healthy. Got the whole organization kind of upset with his performance and, I guess, outlook. Channing Crowder, I like this guy, but he has his days when he's got a big mouth, but so does Joey Porter. I mean, I see Channing Crowder, he's growing, he's maturing as one of the better linebackers. I'm not saying he's the best, don't get me wrong, but I think he's getting better. So, I mean, just give it over time. And I know he's nowhere close to Zach Thomas was, and I mean, that's a different story. I'm surprised Kansas City released Thomas, but I think it's about time he retires myself. Let's move down the line. Equan Adele. A very good acquisition from Dallas and trade a few years ago. I think it was wise. We needed to beef up there after we lost a few key players, and he's been performing really well. I've seen him with flashes of energy. He's a tackling machine, so is Crowder. I mean, they're both just beasts. And my favorite part, let's go to Mr. Joey Porter. Joey Porter, wow, last year AFC King of the sacks. He had an incredible breakout season last year. In preseason, he really looked good. I think he's going to have another great season. So, I mean, I think it's really awesome the way he looked. Charlie Anderson, he's looked good. I've seen him last year. He had flashes of good play. I think he'll really do well for the team. Special teams, I hear, is one of his specialties. Heard the commentators talking about him one day. And let's talk about Cameron Wake, CFL star, racked up so many sacks in 2 seasons, more than some NFL guys did in 3 or 4 years. I mean, I'm really looking to see if this kid does something big. It would be wonderful if he had a breakout season. I mean, I don't know. It's just, we have so many defensive pass rushing weapons. I think we're really going to get some quarterbacks down to the ground this year. Let's go to cornerback. Will Allen out of Syracuse. You know, I remember when he was a Giant, but I've really enjoyed when he's came to the Dolphins. He's our veteran corner now. I mean, he has to mentor our young Vontae Davis and Sean Smith. I mean, Will Allen's had some flashes of play. He's consistent. He's not a shutdown corner, but he's consistent. He'll make the play for you. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about Will Allen. I think he's an incredible athlete. Vontae Davis. I was pleased to see the Dolphins picked up him in the draft. I'm hoping he'll step up his game. Preseason was a little disappointing. But I'm looking to him to be a more coverage-stopping cornerback. Not a shutdown, but a coverage-stopping one. He'll have his chance to show what he's made of this year and why he was the Dolphins' #1 pick this year. Sean Smith. He impressed a lot of people in preseason. He definitely impressed me. And I'm hoping he'll really do something this year. I'm hoping his size doesn't affect his speed and all that, but I'm hoping he'll really have a good season and show people why he's NFL material. He shows me that he's a shutdown corner, and I mean, I know he's not as good as Asante or Lito Shepherd, but I think he's going to have an incredible rookie season. I think he'll really do something well. I'm hoping he'll really shine. So let's move to strong safety. Jeremiah Bell. He's one of my favorite players on the team. I don't know why, but he is. I love his work ethic. He never gives up on a play, and he's He's always trying to make a tackle. He's always on the play even when it's not even necessary. If you don't see 37 on a tackle, he's either off the field or he's being blocked by somebody. If Jeremiah, I totally like this guy. I mean, can't go wrong with that. Chris Clemens, the rookie we picked up out of Clemson. Actually, I'm from South Carolina myself. So, I mean, I really didn't know about Chris because I'm a South Carolina fan, but let's just say I don't watch college football enough, but I know enough players to know what's going on. But I'm hoping he does something. All the Clemson people I've been asking say he's a pretty big impact player. I'm hoping he really does show that. One of our other biggest offseason acquisitions at free safety is Gabriel Wilson. I really think he's going to do something, just like Jeremiah. I see him almost on every play. I mean, I think we have a pretty big, strong backfield. I'm hoping they both really play hard this year. And I think I'm going to give you a prediction. I think he'll have about 3 picks this year. Jeremiah will have 2. I think Sean Smith will have 2. Will Allen will have 1, and Vontae will have 1. Joey Porter will have about 13.5 sacks. I think Wake will have about 9. These are just guesses. So let's go to the special teams. I know special teams aren't really that important, but I'm going to go over the whole roster. So let's see. Let's start off with long snapper. I mean, everybody knows what a long snapper does. I mean, geez, these guys get paid just to snap a ball. So, if you wanted to know, our long snapper is John Denny. So, yeah, let's just hope he does his job well. Perfect snaps. Don't have to worry about a bad snap from him, hopefully. Devon Best is our punt returner. As I said earlier, he's really fast and quick. I think he is a great kickoff return or punt returner. I think he does a good job with that. Our punter, Brandon Fields. I remember when we drafted or picked him up, I don't think we drafted him. We picked him up. I don't know what much to say about him. I think he's getting better. I think in his rookie season, he still was getting used to stuff. I think he's a little more confident in people blocking for him, so he won't get blocked. Our kicker, Dan Carpenter. I'm glad the Dolphins held on to this guy instead of Con Barth, I think his name was. I really like Carpenter. I think he's a very great or good kicker. Sorry, bad English, but I'm really glad we held on to him. I think he's going to have another great season. He was one of the best rookie kickers last year. I'm just looking for another breakout season. And last but not least, kickoff returns go to Mr. Ginn. He is definitely known in his college days for his returning, but that's a different story now. So it's NFL. I mean, he does his returns. He's great, but he's not the best. I mean, I don't know. Coaching staff, I think, is wonderful. I think it's going in the right way. We have a lot of young players, and we're doing the right thing. I think the Phins are going to... This is my prediction for this year for the Phins. Reasonably, with the schedule, I think the Dolphins are going to finish about 9-7. That's my prediction. And, I mean, that's that. Leave a comment. Subscribe to me. I'm just getting started, so hopefully the videos will get better. I won't be ranting about just football. I have other things up my sleeve. I mean, I could talk about video games or books or school or whatever. I mean, I just rant. So, question of the day is, who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Be reasonable now. Alright? This is DW1319 signing off. And peace out, y'all.